welcome to today's episode of Rowan Would Rather Do Anything Than Study. Today we're making macarons. Just as a disclaimer, number one, do study because otherwise it's not going to end up well for you. Number two, this video was filmed I think over a month ago and I'm only editing it now because I've been putting it off for ages. So this video will now be delivered by me to you and enjoy. Okay, I just had to re-tie my hair up because it's kind of bad, but we're going to follow a recipe from Preppy Kitchen. And I've never used this recipe before, so I have no idea if it's gonna work. Because yesterday I made green tea ice cream, which is why I have 3 egg whites left over. And I'm also gonna try the green tea ice cream because they don't sell them here for some reason. Okay, we need to get these to room temperature, which hopefully they are by now. They're not. Egg whites. Hopefully we have all the ingredients. I actually have no idea. We need to get the almond flour and sugar in a bowl. Let me just do that real quick. Both of them, because I actually have no idea if we do have enough of them. Glass bowl. Voiceover time. So we put our powdered sugar in a sift and we sift it into a big bowl. This is taking a very long time. Anyway, I need 130 grams of powdered sugar, and also I dumped the whole bag in because I measured it yesterday and it was exactly 130. Which means there's less in here, but it's fine. Also, I'm making a vlog. Well, not a really vlog, a baking video by demand of needing to film a vlog by one of my friends. Esther, if you're watching this one's for you. This is half a cup, and we need 1.5 cups. This is not a baking tutorial. This is just me baking. It's got nothing to do with a tutorial. You cannot be following this. Like she says, don't follow this video for instructions or quantities. I will link the recipe that I used in the description so you can go follow that. Sometimes I hear my alarm clock in the morning and I think to myself, I'll have another alarm clock. And then by the next alarm clock, I think I'll have another alarm clock because I've forgotten that I've already had one. And then I end up being late, which is what happened this morning. Whoop. Oh no. I don't really like almond flour, kind of PMO. This is taking way too long. Also this is a ceramic thing. Well, it's kind of a pot for plants, but I don't really use it because I don't plant things. They die too easily. I made that in grade 6 because that was a year our primary school installed a kiln. So yeah. From here on out, it's going to be mostly me voiceovering because it gets quite loud with the hand mixer because we don't have a stand mixer at home. And you might be wondering, Rowan, why haven't you posted in the last couple of weeks? Well, my answer to that is I'm simply lazy. And also I've had creative burnout massively, and I've been trying to do more other stuff like practicing music. And the only reason I'm really editing this, I'm not gonna lie, is because I almost ran out of storage and I need to get rid of an hour worth of film because that's taking up all the storage in my phone. Just then we measured out our sugar, our caster sugar, and we are now mixing it into the egg whites, which we are slowly beating up and then slowly adding the sugar in. And now I'm adding some red food dye in, so it's gonna be a light colored macaron, hopefully a light pink, and that is my vanilla extract. Stiff peak test. No, let's not cross-contaminate. Yeah, I think that's a third. For the longest time, I used to use almond powder instead of almond flour, and apparently it makes a difference. This is taking so long. Macarons is a very patient art.
After we sift it in, we need to slowly fold it.
Now we must fold.
And please make sure you do not overmix it, because otherwise your batter is going to be too runny and it's not going to turn into a macaron.
Okay, we're definitely ready. Okay, great. Now we're going to fill up the packing bag. While we wait for the macarons over there to dry for 40 minutes, I'm gonna pack up and I'm also gonna try some of my green tea ice cream. Ice cream! No! It's really hot. Actually, hold on. I think our fridge is too cold for ice cream. Tastes fine though. I'm gonna put it in the fridge for like half an hour and we will come back to this. Welcome back from our break. I'm currently eating my green tea ice cream, which kind of just tastes like cream. I mean, it is just cream, really. Haven't mastered my ice cream recipe yet. But we are getting there. I'm preheating the oven right now so we can put the macarons in. If they fail, we saw that coming. Please don't fail. Cowards, don't fail. Please actually like turn into macarons, because I don't know what I'm gonna do with like 50 not macaron shells. Also, I swear last time I used the same recipe but it tasted more matcha because I dyed the ice cream green. I don't know though. Alright, let's watch dishes. Okay, the oven has preheated, so I'm going to take the other tray out. Wait, they're low-key rising. Like, this is low-key eating.
I'm pretty sure this was filmed a week after I made the macarons, and you might be wondering, how are they not soggy, how are they not stale? They weren't, because we live in Australia and it's ridiculously dry here. And I am watching Apothecary Diaries behind me. Please watch it, it's really good. And for my buttercream, I kind of just did it off by vibes. So I added some pistachio cream into my buttercream mix. It's just any buttercream mix you can find on the internet, just use that. And that's what I'm using to pack.
Hi, our macarons are done. They're pink and they're green. Pink and green goes good together. Okay, anyway, forgive me for looking a bit clapped because I just woke up and I've spent the last 2 days rotting at a library and I can't do this anymore. But yeah, that's great. Now that they're done, we will do a taste test together. I understand that they are not the most glamorous looking macarons you've ever seen. I'm not great at making macarons. Like the entire time I was making them, I was like, please don't fail. But hey, they didn't fail. So in the middle, there's pistachio paste. And I made buttercream with pistachio paste in it, which is why it's green. And it's very cute. The lighting's making it look a bit different on camera, but it's very cute in real life. Very coquette, very preppy. But like, preppy. Let's take a bite.
That macaron was very crunchy. It was very crispy.
So the good thing about Australia is that it's dry here, so these macarons haven't gone soggy over the week, which is really good.
And the bad thing about that is that everything stays dry, and I just remembered that. I'm pretty sure macarons are not meant to be crunchy.
But to be so fair though, I don't see the hyper macarons because they take ridiculously long time to make and they're really small. And I'm not experimental enough to make really interesting flavors, so yeah. But the balance between the almond and the pistachio is actually really nice. I think I might have added too much almond flour into the macarons. But they turned out looking alright though. Like guess that's that. Alright, I gotta go lock in for my exams. Anyway, stay safe until next time. Thank you for watching.